7 life lessons that transform my journey from underdog to unleashed. You ever feel like life just keeps knocking you down? Like every time you get up, something else comes along to push you back? I get it. I've been there. Growing up in a small town with a low income family, fighting to find my place as an immigrant, and losing my dream job at 40, each setback felt like the end. But every time I rose up, I learned something powerful, something that would eventually transform my life. Today, I want to share 7 lessons, 7 real life moments that took me from underdog to unleashed, and they'll maybe, just maybe, help you find that strength as well. Lesson number 1: start small, dream big. Don't be afraid to start small. My journey began humbly, growing up in the province, working as a brand assistant, earning a small salary, and taking every job I could just to get by. I remember looking around and feeling like everyone else was ahead. But what I learned was that small beginnings don't mean small endings. Each small step built grit, and every challenge made me stronger. Your beginnings may be small, but they're the foundation for big dreams. So if you're starting small right now, own it. Small steps lead to big success. Lesson number 2: authenticity is your superpower. As I moved forward, another truth became clear: authenticity is my superpower. Growing up as a gay Filipino, where English isn't my first language, I spent years hiding parts of myself, thinking they were weaknesses. But over time, I realized that these differences made me unique. I didn't have to pretend to fit in. My experiences, my struggles, my background, they're all added depth to who I am. And here's the takeaway: your authenticity is what sets you apart, so you have to embrace it. You attract the right people, the right opportunities, and that feels just right if you fully embrace who you are. Lesson number 3: fail fast, fail forward. Now, no story of growth is complete without failure. Lesson 3 was learning to fail fast and to fail forward. I remember applying to my dream school, Ateneo de Manila, and not getting in. Later, I tried out the Apprentice Asia, but didn't make the cut. At the time, these felt like crushing setbacks, but looking back, each no led to something better. I ended up at De La Salle, where I got a holistic education that shaped my future. And a year after the Apprentice Asia setback, I joined Emirates Airline, which launched my global marketing career. So if you're facing a failure, remember, it's a pivot, not the end. Lesson number 4: your network is your net worth. One thing I realized along the way is that success isn't achieved alone. Lesson 4 is that your network is your net worth. On a trip to Tanzania, I met a random traveler who actually worked for Emirates HR, and that connection got my application noticed. In Indonesia, an executive creative director brought me with him to Singapore, helping me land a role at Ogilvy. And when I moved to the US, the Filipino Communicators Collective in Dubai supported my transition. Building relationships, connecting with people, and being open. These things open doors that I could not have walked through alone. Your network isn't just your people. It's not just who you know, it's also waiting for the potential to happen through them. Lesson number 5: health is wealth. Lesson 5 is about taking care of the one thing that matters most, and it's your health. For years, I struggled with weight and was a smoker for 17 years. In 2015, I decided to quit smoking, and since 2016, I've been doing CrossFit, running 10Ks, and prioritizing my well being. Because here's the truth: if your body isn't strong, your dreams can't be either. It wasn't just about looking good, it was about feeling good and being strong enough to handle whatever life throws my way. That was my motivation. And health truly is wealth became my big realization. Lesson 6: gratitude is your secret weapon. As I pushed forward, I realized that gratitude became my anchor. Since 2017, I've been using the 5-minute journal by Intelligent Change. Each day, I write down 3 things I'm grateful for, 3 things I'll do to make the day great, and 1 positive affirmation. I also read Didache by Brother Bo Sanchez for daily spiritual guidance. This practice of gratitude shifted my mindset, helped me see every challenge as an opportunity and every setback as a lesson. So when you start your day with gratitude, it changes everything. It keeps you grounded, positive, and focused on the good. Lesson number 7: embrace life's transitions and start over boldly. Starting over isn't easy, but every fresh start has brought me closer to the life I was meant to live. I've moved from the Philippines to Indonesia, to Singapore, to Dubai, and finally to the US. And each time it was daunting to leave behind everything I knew. Every move expanded my world and helped me grow. Starting over isn't about leaving something behind. It's about becoming more of who you are meant to be. If you're facing a new chapter, don't be afraid to take the leap. Every ending is just a new beginning in disguise. So, in conclusion, embrace the underdog journey. And there you have it, the 7 lessons that transformed my life. Each one a chapter in a journey that started small, embraced failure, found strength and authenticity, built powerful connections, valued health, practiced gratitude, and leaped boldly into new beginnings. Being an underdog isn't a disadvantage, it is a gift. It's the fuel that drives you, the resilience that builds you, and the fire that makes you unstoppable. If you're going through tough times, remember, you're just gathering the tools you need to thrive. Embrace every lesson because each one is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. If these lessons resonated with you, hit the subscribe button, follow me on this journey, and let's build a community of unleashed underdogs together. Remember, life doesn't define us, it prepares us. So let's unleash that strength and create the life we're meant to live.